Growing leafy vegetables is not difficult. It is packed with many vitamins, fiber, and low in calories. Here are the details for growing leafy greens on your balcony. Growing leafy greens on your balcony will make you feel happy when you harvest them. Who can resist these fresh, leafy weeds in food in its various forms? Leafy greens are very healthy and are among the easiest foods to grow. Leafy greens are a broad term for the leaves of a plant that is eaten as a vegetable, which contains many nutrients. Plants need the sun to grow and survive. Most vegetables require at least 6 hours of sunlight to feed. Fortunately, some plants need less sunlight than others. This means you have enough light to grow some leafy greens. Leafy greens, like cilantro, parsley, celery, rosemary, dill, and watercress, actually prefer a bit of shade from the harsh sunlight throughout the day. Leafy vegetables are a very important part of a healthy diet. It is full of many vitamins, minerals, and fiber but is low in calories. What are we waiting for? Let's get into the details of growing leafy greens on your balcony. Before starting the details, please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. What do you need to be able to grow leafy greens? Tools list. 1 small or spoonful shovel. 2 gloves. 3 containers or containers suitable for cultivation. Supply list. 1 suitable soil for cultivation. 2 seeds or seedlings. How to grow leafy vegetables. 1 grow in suitable containers for cultivation. Grow leafy greens in suitable containers or containers. The depth and width of the containers depending on the type of vegetables and the quantity you want to grow. Tip 1. Use containers made of metal, wood, ceramic, or food plastic. Tip 2. Each container needs a drainage hole so that water does not collect in the soil and cause the roots to rot. 2. Fill 3/4 of each pot with suitable soil. Fill 3/4 of each container with the appropriate soil. Suitable soil may be a mixture of loamy and sandy soils called silt. You can also buy an ideal ready-to-use agricultural soil, peat moss plus vermicompost. 3. Plant seeds or seedlings. If you are growing leafy greens from seed, plant them twice as deep as their diameter, and plant the seeds 2 centimeters apart from each other. If you are growing leafy vegetables from seedlings, dig a hole with the spoon or shovel, place the roots in the soil, then cover with the soil of the pot. Tip 1. Plant the seeds according to the instructions on the seed package. Tip 2. Plant a seedling with a hole twice as deep as the seedling's root. 4. Arrange the bowls on your balcony. Arrange the bowls on the balcony in a way that helps you take care of them more logically. For example, place large bowls behind the smaller ones, so that you can take care of them and water them more easily. 5. Irrigation of vessels and plants. After planting, water each pot so that the water is well absorbed into the soil. Container-grown plants dry more quickly than terrestrial plants, so you may need watering daily. Tip 1. When planting directly, spray the soil with water without pouring it so that the seeds do not move out of place. 6. Fertilize the soil. For the growth of vegetables, fertilizing the soil is important for the growth of leafy vegetables. Fertilize a bundle approximately every 30 days. You can use a commercially available organic fertilizer. Steps for growing parsley and coriander. Parsley, coriander, and dill are both leafy greens. These herbs have many benefits for heart and bone health, and they can help control blood sugar. Learn how parsley and coriander are grown. 1. Parsley and cilantro can be grown indoors and outdoors, provided the herbs receive enough sunlight and water. 2. The appropriate planting time in temperate climates in late spring between March and May or late summer and early fall. 3. Coriander and parsley need sunlight for about 6 to 8 hours a day. 4. Place the herbs in separate containers. Coriander plant grows best in a container that is 45 centimeters wide and 25 centimeters deep. Parsley does not need such a large or deep pot, but it will grow best in a pot that is at least 15 centimeters deep. 5. Fill the containers with a drainage hole with well-fertilized soil. These types of soil are available in nurseries, garden supply stores, and more. 6. Sprinkle the soil with water so that it becomes a little wet, then bury the parsley and coriander seeds approximately 1 centimeter to 2 centimeters below the surface of the soil in the container and at a distance of 2 centimeters each seed from the other. 7. Seeds usually sprout for 5 to 10 days. Keep the soil moist by spraying it with water from time to time without pouring water, so that the seeds do not move from their place. 8. After the seeds have sprouted, create a regular irrigation record, allowing the soil to dry out a little between each watering. Each time you water the plants, add enough water until you see the water seep from the bottom of the container. 9. Harvest the parsley and cilantro when they reach a height of 8 to 11 centimeters. Do this by cutting off part or all of the stems that you want. Notes: dill can be grown in the same way as cilantro and parsley. It is best if the seeds are soaked in lukewarm water 24 hours before planting. The best time for planting dill is between 9 and 11 months, and it requires simple fertilization.